This tournament beginning in the round of 64 in the 51 kilogram flyweight division. Neither of these men featuring in the round of 64. So this their fifth bout of the tournament as they seek to be crowned as the world champion in the 51 kilogram flyweight division. A rather reluctant touch of gloves after Mr. Naim Ramaj of Croatia suggested that they did so. Each of these men keen to get it on. So we're underway then. 3 3-minute rounds in the men's 51 kilogram flyweight division. It's a contest between boxers from Colombia and Kazakhstan. The southpaw wearing red is Justin Moreno. 18 years of age is Monevar from Arauca in Colombia. Continental silver medalist last year. The orthodox boxer wearing blue is Kazakhstan's Boranbek Bексұлтан. Speaking to a member of the Kazakhstan contingent earlier, and they said that even though he's listed as Bексұлтан Боранбек, I was informed that Bексұлтан is the family name and he would like to be commentated upon as such. So Boranbek Bексұлтан it is, and he's the elusive figure wearing blue. Slightly taller of the two men, on the front foot going in pursuit of his opponent. So nice movement from Bексұлтан to cause the attempted southpaw combination from Monevar to fall short. Stepping into range, looking for the southpaw backhand was Monevar. Right hand over the top, not too far away from Bексұлтан. Jab to the body was an effective shot. The left hand which followed from Monevar was off the mark. Both of these men with fantastically quick feet. And again, given the speed and footwork of both of these boxers, a single phase attack is likely to be dealt with pretty effectively. Can see the attack coming and dance away beyond distance to avoid being scored upon. Nice counter right hand and a shove from Bексұлтан. That right hand not too far away from Bексұлтан as Monevar went in search of a counter southpaw left, but each of those men short of the mark with their attempted backhands. So Monevar sitting on the ropes momentarily, inviting pressure. Bексұлтан not able to capitalize. Left hook attempted out of the southpaw stance from Monevar, but couldn't find a range. But there he did get through with a right jab. But then look at Bексұлтан step back into range and ping his man with a scoring single. Reaching for the left hand to the body is Monevar. Bексұлтан just looking to nudge away with shots downstairs. Both men scoring with backhands on the resumption of action. And again, the speed from these 51 kilogram flyweights, notable indeed. Well, this man had moments of success. Well, for my money, it's the boxer in blue who was the more authoritative over the course of the first 3 minutes. That right hand, always an effective weapon against the southpaw stance, and he scored effectively with it there. Remember, we have 5 scoring judges seated all around the boxing ring. The 10-point must system is in effect. 10-9 for a close round, 10-8 for a clear winner, 10-7 for total domination. And it's a clean sweep of the cards for Boranbek Bексұлтан. 10-9 verdicts returned for all 5 scoring judges. We move into the second round. The 51 kilogram flyweight gold medal bout here in Budva, Montenegro. Right hand not too far away from Bexұltan. Now Munavar will be aware of the status of the contest. His coaches will have told him. So what can he do differently in a bid to bring about parity? Reaching for the left once again, but it came in knocking fashion, and that's why the right hand counter straight down the middle from Bexұltan was a scoring shot. And there's another right hand landed by Bexұltan. His punches direct, whereas Munavar's coming around in a circuitous route. And while they're taking that wide boulevard around the corner, straight shots being fired down the middle from Bexұltan. Found his range beautifully in the first minute of this second round, and he's picking off Munavar repeatedly with straight shots in between the wide arcs of Munavar's attempted offense. There's a good backhand during that cluster of punches from Munavar. But look at that combination off the ropes from Bexұltan. Munavar still going in search of his man. Good right hook dug into the body from Bexұltan, and then he scores, penetrating the defenses of the man in red once again. Boxing effectively off the ropes now, showing a facet of his game that he didn't demonstrate in the opening round. Bexұltan was invariably on the front foot, giving his man angles, but here in round number 2, he showed his effectiveness at boxing off the back foot, as Munavar just takes a little bit of a trip to the canvas, gloves wiped clean, and the action resumes. Oh, he's keen to step back into the breach. Here's Munavar, because he knows that he conceded the opening round unanimously, but look at that punch picking again in evidence from Bexұltan, who's able to spin off the line, and he's continuing to ping his man repeatedly. Credit to Munavar, he's continuing to come forwards, but again, these scything punches coming around in a wide arc, and in stark contrast, Bexұltan is firing straight down the middle. Wonderful left hook during that cluster of punches from Bexұltan. Oh, terrific work off the ropes once again from Boranbek. Bexұltan pinging the head back of the advancing Munavar, but he steps right back into the breach. Big swing and a miss with the overhand left, and a little bit of showboating from Bexұltan, who was looking over the top rope for that shot because it didn't come anywhere near landing upon him because of his effective movement to avoid the shot. Wonderful uppercut and left hook turned underneath and around the corner from Bexұltan, who is flowing beautifully here in this second round. Hands down by his belt line now and bobbing and weaving away from the punches, and he raises his left arm as he makes his way back to his blue corner. Took the first round unanimously, and the second round was absolutely sensational. Well, I think it's got to be a clean sweep of the cards for Bexұltan in that second round. Credit to this man because he never stopped pressing, but in the circuitous route that his punches were going on in search of the target, Bexұltan were just firing straight down the middle and enjoyed repeated successes just like that. Reverse 1-2. Right hand came first, left jab followed, and all the while the punches coming around in a wide arc from Munavar, and this man took full advantage. So let's see if we can bring you the scores from the second round. And it's a clean sweep of the cards, including a 10-8 verdict from judge number 4. Terrific round of boxing from Boranbek Bexұltan in the second 3-minute stanza. 3 minutes remain in this 51 kilogram gold medal bout here at the World Youth Championships in Budva, Montenegro. And these two accomplished operators, each of whom have occupied the podium in their respective continental regions, comes in as the current bronze medalist from the Asian event in his homeland from earlier this year. Does Boranbek Bexұltan, whereas Justin Munavar took continental silver when the Americas event was staged in Cali, Colombia last year. Showcasing skills that are so readily associated with the Central Asian nation. Rapid fire punching, wonderful movement and composure in the pocket. Now as for Munavar, he's showing that front foot pressure which we so often associate with boxers from the South American nation. Nice right uppercut turned underneath and a burst of punches to the body, turning the shot over the top to conclude the combination from Bexұltan. But credit to Manavar, because he knows that he needs a big final round, trailing 20 points to 18 for 4 of the 5 scoring judges, 20 points to 17 for 1 judge, after he conceded the second round, 10-8 for judge number 4. But he's still going for it, still believing that he can produce the big final round that he needs. But the closer we get to the final bell, the more he's going to find himself in the realm of requiring a single shot KO. But he's not stopped competing, and that will be encouraging, and indeed that's an important quality, particularly at this level of boxing. These the best 17 and 18-year-olds in the world. Right hand not too far away off the back foot, and again, despite being seemingly confined in the neutral corner, Bексұлтан able to find room for his punches, but good hooks slung into the body by Manavar, who hasn't stopped pressing and going in pursuit of his opponent. Bексұлтан doing a good job managing the bout here now, not running but giving his opponent tangles. Look at that, turned southpaw momentarily, flicked out a right jab and scored with it. Now he's back in the orthodox stance, and he's showing a wide repertoire as the arcing left hand missed from Manavar. Did score with the right hand which followed, but again he hasn't stopped going in pursuit of victory, and that is testament to this man's competitive spirit. Important asset in the armory of any athlete, in any boxer, because it's not always going to go your way when you get to this level. But he's not stopped competing, picked off by a single shot there, turning his back on his opponent just to kill the clock a little further, is Boranbek Bексұлтан. Hollywood shot attempted, inaccurate on that occasion. And as the bell sounds, there can be little doubt that it will be Boranbek Bексұltan who will be occupying the gold medal rostrum here at the Budva Sports Centre Arena on the coast of the Adriatic. A very good display indeed. Credit to this man. Justin Manavar never stopped pressing out of that southpaw stance, but could not get to grips with the more accurate sharpshooting of Boranbek Bексұltan. And all we need now is the verdict that will surely make it official and see Bексұltan crowned as the champion. Boranbek Bексұltan lets out a battle cry of delight, and wonderful to see that respect between the two boxers. But Boranbek Bексұltan went to another level during the course of that gold medal bout against the 2023 America's Continental silver medalist Justin Manavar of Colombia, much to the delight of his compatriots and teammates up in the stands here at the Budva Sports Centre Arena. Boranbek Bексұltan is the 51 kilogram flyweight champion of the world.